So finally, this is happening. So I get to ask questions to my former boss. That's a nice thing to start off with. Hello, everyone. Super excited today to have someone I truly admire. One of the most respected names in product management ecosystem in India, with over 20 years of experience building products for Indian consumers. He's the foundational product manager behind some of India's most well-known product success stories, helping them scale, build from ground up. So please welcome the very, very awesome Lijo Isac. Lijo is currently the Global Chief Product Officer at Vadvani Foundation, a nonprofit that operates in 20 plus countries, where he's leading product management for social impact through AI-centric products. He's one of the earliest product leaders in India and have worked across marquee names in sectors such as e-commerce, fintech, health tech, edtech. In very well-known names, there are companies like Paytm, Money, Practo, Byju's, Home Shop 18, where he held leadership roles. The first ever acquisition of Flipkart as a startup, where he was the head of product management way back in 2010 in Home Shop. So Home Shop 18 was an acquisition of Flipkart. Beyond his...
No, that's not correct, Shravan. It was another company. Home Shop 18 was acquired by Reliance.
Achha, makes sense. Okay. Sorry. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Apologies for that, Lijo. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Beyond his corporate journey, he's also an active angel investor. As someone who has reported to him, I can vouch. He has a participative leadership philosophy, which is deeply rooted in first principles thinking, balancing data, insights, and human intuition to build products that consumers value. Lijo, it's an absolute honor to have you here. We are looking forward to this conversation and learning from your experience. Your ability to scale products, lead through uncertainty is something that has always admired me, and I deeply admire today also. And I think everybody will derive value from it. Thank you very much for joining in.
Yeah, it's a pleasure, Shravan. Very happy to see so many product managers out here. Yes. You know, when I started my career in product management, at that time, I had to explain to people what is product management and how it is different from project management. That time, project managers were the in thing in a lot of companies. So very happy to see the growth out here over so many years or the recent years, and happy to contribute in whatever way I can.
Makes sense.
From my experience as well as whatever.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, one of the journeys that you've done is at Paytm Money, right? You built it from scratch to multi-million plus users and overtook even Zerodha in mutual funds, as per newspaper reports. What was the biggest bets that helped you drive this kind? And these are like large decisions. These are not small decisions affecting like few thousand users, right? It is affecting millions of users. What was your leadership type or decision-making type at that scale?
So Paytm Money was a very stellar experience. We had a fantastic team, which was a part of the initial journey of Paytm Money. We started it from, we sat around the table and created the first mockup. I still remember it. Praveen, Sarvendu, and a few other team members who were out there. So when we started Paytm Money, the idea obviously was to create a wealth management product for Paytm. But being from Paytm in itself would not differentiate the product in the market. So what we focused on initially is to ensure that the onboarding and the KYC for the customers are extremely easy. So any of the fintech product managers out here, you know how difficult it is. So at that time when we started, this was only 7 years back in 2017. So the process was extremely, I would say, slow. And typically, if you want to open and start a mutual fund investment, it used to take almost like 1 to 2 days. So we made that process extremely easy. First, we brought it down to 24 hours, and then we brought it down to maybe 30 minutes. Everything through a very super simple system, which we created on our own with a very small team. This helped to ensure that a lot more customers are coming in, and then it's about the overall product experience itself. So people used to enjoy the experience of logging in and checking their portfolio and see how it was performing. The portfolio page is the page where most of the fintech apps will have maximum traffic. Wow. So we tried to actually maximize on what was working, and we tried to ensure that the users are having a good experience, even including solving customer problems. So the product managers who were working with me were responsible for looking at the customer pain points in their areas, looking at the customer service issues, and ensuring that that is being fixed. So we had like an amazing customer focus at that point of time, which helped us to ensure that it grew really fast. It was more of word of mouth as well. So being a part of Paytm obviously helped. People try, but it's not that every time people try, they will stick with the product. You need to ensure as a product manager that you are happy about the experience and the customers are also happy about the experience.
Absolutely.
So the overall product experience is what helped us in the growth of that product without any push in marketing. So we didn't do any TV advertisements or any kind of outbound marketing programs till for at least for 2 years.
I think that's what great products really do, Lijo. Like, obviously, you would know it better, that they just have such a high virality coefficient that people just make them popular by themselves.
Right.
Excuse me.
It's also that.
So, Lijo, you can unmute yourself. Sorry. I think there was some noise coming from somebody. You can unmute and please. Yes.
Okay, so creating great products is like creating great products is like being part of a winning sports team.
Yeah.
So if you bond together, everybody is striving towards the same kind of outcome, then the kind of excitement that you get from that is like immense. So each of the products that has become successful in India or anywhere in the world, it's a work of a team that is working around it. It's not the work of a single product manager. So every out there, from the designer to engineer to the customer support executive to the senior stakeholder or business leader, they will have to play their part in the best way possible.